baby crocs. And if you notice those bubbles, what you can do is go inside like some people have there. Which I'm now going to do. There.
This one here with the box. Sit up on that one and say hello in the bar.
Look how close that is.
Come on for her.
Oh boy. Oh, that's shit. Stop.
You got one more piece of pencil. So you can see the shadows of something. They might have to be something right. Now go away from the food, come on too close to the water and you're outside. Just take away the same spot for weeks, give it up and mum. The food is too close. Too close to the water. There we go.
Mitte der Scheibe wäre gut, so hier tauchen. An der Scheibe, oder? Ja.
Just be wary that the sawfish can come up and over that barrier there, and definitely don't stick your hands in to give them a pat. I know that does seem very obvious, but we do catch people here almost every day sticking their hands in or holding their children over the edge to give them a pat. I can assure you, as one of the divers, I've had many incidents of these guys, and you definitely don't want to put your hands in them and give them a pat. They're not at all friendly. Now they're called a sawfish because of that saw-like rostrum at the front of their face. Now that thing is a weapon. They use it to slash or stun their prey sufficiently enough for them to eat without much resistance. They also use it to track down their food, just like the whipper. It's covered in motion and electrosensitive paws, so they can pick up vibration and movement. And it's so sensitive, in fact, they can pick up the heartbeat of potential prey items that may be buried beneath the sediment or the sand in the river. And they use it on peas, prawns, squid and mussel meat. However, there aren't any fish over here at the moment. Now I've got a Saratoga fish coming over to get a bit of a feed of this. And we also have the oxide herring coming around now. They make up the majority of the fish in this aquarium with a silver bullet-shaped fish. We also have two very attractive little fish in this aquarium. They're called...
There we are, so she's done well, good girl. Like we hoped. Yeah, what's up, John? Basically, we always get her started first because this is a very large meal. Usually, like I said before, she gets rats and mice, sometimes small rabbits. But today she's getting quite spoiled. She's going to be given this very large rabbit for her. Now, she is a python, which means she is a constrictor, so obviously she's bitten onto that prey, she's coiled around it, she is constricting it at the moment. When they constrict their prey, they don't actually crush the animal to death, they don't break any bones. Basically, they suffocate the animal. So every time the animal would breathe out, they get a little bit tighter, and eventually the lung capacity on that prey item would shrink down to a point where it physically couldn't take in any more air, and it basically suffocates. Now, obviously that rabbit was already dead. We only feed our snakes dead rats and mice, and rabbits, of course. And that's basically because we're a public display. By law, we're not allowed to feed anything with a backbone off alive to another animal. So all of our snakes get fed basically frozen rats and mice and rabbits that we just defrost in a nice bucket of warm water, and to them it's lunch. They're used to dead prey items, they've grown up with it their whole lives. Like I said, Nessa has usually been given rats, but she's getting spoiled today, which is why we're feeding her straight away, just because we know it'll probably take her a little bit to actually get started on the rabbit. Now, olive pythons in general reach about 4 metres, about 20 kilos when they're